So it turns out that the head of Xbox, Phil Spencer, has said that he believes the Xbox Series X has an advantage over PlayStation 5 when it comes to launch games and hardware. That's what we're talking about in today's video. We're going to be dissecting everything, so let's get to it. Now, obviously, the head of Xbox is going to praise Xbox and say something like that, but it is interesting what he did state, so we are going to get to that. But really quickly, I've got a surprise. This was my final day. No more of this, guys. After 6 weeks from surgery, I finally have my hand sort of back. I still can't play games for another few weeks, but yeah, just got to rehab the hand and then eventually get to play. So I'm almost getting my hand back to normal, which means I finally get to go smack the like button if you do end up enjoying the video. Anyway, let's talk about and just check out what Phil Spencer had to say. So during the Game Lab Live conference last night, Spencer was asked for his reaction to the recent PlayStation 5 reveal event where Sony debuted the next-gen software and unveiled the console's design. So here are some of the most important things that Phil Spencer had to say regarding both the PlayStation 5 and the Xbox Series X. I watched the show. I thought they did a good job. And he also added that he sent Jim Ryan, who's the Sony Interactive Entertainment president, a note of congratulations for PlayStation's production efforts on the event. He continued, as a competitor, it's great to have them out there now, so we kind of know what the program is. We see the device, we see the games, and just being honest, I felt good after seeing their show. I think the hardware advantages that we have built are going to show up as we're talking more about our game and the frame rates and other things. I thought the games lineup that we're going to have at launch, I felt really good about, and we got more clarity on what they're doing at their show, which has just helped us focus more on what we have, and I think that'll be the strength for us at launch. So I thought they did a good job. I thought they do what they do very well, and they did that. But when I think about the position we're in with the games that we're going to be able to show and how they're going to show up and the hardware advantage that we have, I think we're in a very good position. Now, just to quickly clarify something to you guys, if you don't know, there is an Xbox Series X first-party game showcase in July. They did mention this, and that's part of the big stuff that they've got planned in July to show us new games, and that's pretty exciting. And Phil Spencer actually mentioned this. He said, so I feel good about July and the gameplay we're going to be showing there and the hardware capability. So yeah, you can tell that Phil Spencer tried to be as respectful as possible, and he's backing his system 100%. It just makes sense. He's the head of Xbox. He's not going to be like, oh boy, PlayStation got something better than us. So we really don't know necessarily. It all comes down to software. Obviously, the Xbox Series X is more powerful on paper. It is. It's just, that's how it is, than the PlayStation 5. Oh, it feels really cool using my hand and not just, yeah. Anyway, so that's the thing, but it's going to come down to software. So I'm very, very interested to see what Microsoft reveal as to software and hardware capabilities next month at the showcase. That's going to be the big talking point for the next few weeks. And then after that, that's when it's going to really kick off, because if you do take a look at all the launch titles coming out later this year, there aren't that many big ones like they've felt over the years. Every console launch has always felt like this massive thing, and there's this game that you have to get. I understand Spider-Man's going to be on the PlayStation, and then you're going to have Halo on the Xbox. And that's cool and all, but there just aren't enough of those big games. And I know Ratchet and Clank 2, and there's a few other games from Xbox that we may actually get revealed in the coming weeks. So yeah, it's going to be really exciting, but it does strike me to go, this is interesting. Xbox really do believe in themselves this generation, and it's going to be really good because competition is key. That's going to keep both companies very honest and hardworking. If you've just got one system out there, it's not going to really strive to do any better. So we're going to see that PlayStation and Xbox rivalry take it to the next level on the system end and the software end, and that's going to be really great because they're going to be pushing their consoles to the limit. They're going to be developing amazing games because now Xbox and PlayStation both have a lot of first-party studios, and that's the most exciting part, because if you look back to the last few generations, Xbox have had their games and whatnot, but they haven't had as many exclusive first-party studios. But over the last 2 or 3 years, they've really started to buy up many indie development studios, many other studios, and it's really good to see them finally breaking through with some more unique, different games. And that was another thing that Phil Spencer mentioned, is he loves the diversity of their games. They're not all just like single player stories, and I feel like that might be a slight dig at what PlayStation do, but PlayStation do amazing single player stories, and I think that's one of the strong suits of PlayStation. But if you look at Xbox, they've got crazy side scrollers, worlds that you've never really seen before, racing games, all sorts of games. Like, they're just spanning and trying so many different things, and I really like that from Xbox, because they did have that reputation for a while that they just had this clunky machine without any games to play. But it's going to be very exciting to see what they do in the coming weeks. So let me know what you guys think regarding all this. I'm definitely excited. The showcase is just a few weeks away. And yeah, I can't wait to see what kind of games they might surprise us with and just be like, whoa, okay, that might be coming at launch, because it seems a lot of these games are coming in 2021. Due to the situation in the world, everything seems to be a bit delayed. But yeah, let me know what you guys think regarding this, and it does feel good to have my hand a bit free for a while. So yeah, smack the like button if you enjoyed the video, please subscribe if you are a new viewer, and I will see you guys in the next one. Bye bye.